and through it, the incredible game development talent of India. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to WinZO and IEIC for creating India's first ever Pan-India Challenge to identify and reward the best game development talent in India. The winning game developers are the best of India's talent. With every passing year and successive edition of Bharat Tech Triumph, I see this talent deepening and expanding its base all across India. This is exactly the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi as he gave the clarion call to the Indian gaming industry to build Make in India games for the world. The Bharat Tech Triumph Program exemplifies this vision as it not only identifies the top talent but also gives them a global platform to showcase their products, connect with fellow global developers and investors alike, and acquire global exposure. This is how the Bharat Tech Triumph is setting the groundwork for the export of Indian tech, culture and intellectual property. To craft truly global immersive experiences, innovative with cutting-edge tech and export world-class gaming titles highlight the immense upside potential of India's gaming ecosystem. Our game developers are shaping the future of interactive entertainment on a global scale. This time last year, I interacted with the winners of the first edition of the Bharat Tech Triumph Program at the first ever India Pavilion at Games Developers Conference in San Francisco. I was proud to see the global appetite for the Made in India gaming products.
I congratulate WinZO, Interactive Entertainment and Innovation Council and their partners. I commend both WinZO and IEIC for supporting and promoting Indian entrepreneurs. The Indian government is steadfast in its commitment to support the startup ecosystem in India in every possible way. Programs such as WinZO's Bharat Tech Triumph are a welcome initiative where the industry joins forces with the government in catapulting the startup ecosystem. It gives me great pleasure to see that this program supports budding game developers to gain global exposure. By joining this initiative, developers chase dreams and fuel India's rise as a leading force in technology exports.
Startups are revolutionizing India's growth trajectory and making path-breaking innovations. Online gaming startups in India have emerged as a key driver in the broader AVGC XR sector in India over the last 5 years. These talented Indian gaming professionals are already contributing to the development of successful games worldwide, underscoring the country's role as a vital source of creative and technical expertise. As a part of the Bharat Tech Triumph Program, I am reminded of the Honorable PM's clarion call for making India's global gaming leader not only in playing games but also in developing games. This program fuels the Honorable PM's vision by mentoring game developers and showcasing their products at prominent international and national platforms. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all participants and eagerly await the announcement of the winners. I hope all of you continue to work toward making Bharat shine.
Hi, I'm Sanjiv Bichundani. The Tech Triumph Program also
witnessed unparalleled creative set the benchmark for Indian talent, representing your nation globally.
Namaskar, bom dia. I am Suresh Reddy, the Indian ambassador to Brazil. It is really interesting and noteworthy that the Bharat Tech Triumph Program, it showcases the best of Indian talent at the global stage.
Welcome everyone. We are your hosts for the grand finale of the Bharat Tech Triumph Edition 3. My name is Shri.
And welcome everyone. My name is Devashish Dhar. Thank you everyone for joining today's grand finale. Before we start the ceremony, we will play a short video that will unpack the vision and the intent behind the Bharat Tech Triumph program. Can you please play the video?
Devashish, as we move on to the video, before that I wanted to find out from you, how have you seen the Bharat Tech Triumph program evolve? You've been part of it since edition 1 to edition 3. What is it that you feel has changed?
I will hold on my opinion for just 10 more seconds because in the coming video we'll show that part. But also I'd like to welcome Prashanth sir, who's just joined. He's also part of the jury. And Prashanth sir, please meet your fellow jurors. Archana ma'am, whom you know.
Yeah, thank you.
CEO and CEO of USISPF and Rajesh Raju. And everyone, Prashanth sir has also joined us. He's part of the jury. So thank you, everyone. And to answer your question, Shri, I have seen three things. One, the Bharat Tech Triumph has actually it has become like a pan-India go-to challenge for game developers in India. It is incredible. Second, we hear about stories that how game developers now collaborate and work with each other outside the realms of the Bharat Tech Triumph formal program. So that's how the collaboration has sort of gone forward. And third, we are seeing gamification of India's history. So I think this is for the third edition that we're seeing that the rich culture and history of India is getting gamified. One. Second, they're gamifying for social problems of India, which is something which is a very interesting development that we are seeing. And the third part that we're seeing is that they're actually taking on the global titles and they are coming with their own Indian avatar of that thing. So I'll hear your 2 cents on the Bharat Tech Triumph program.
Absolutely, Devashish. I echo your thoughts, and I've seen how games have also, in the first edition, we saw a lot of games representing India's tech and culture. As we moved ahead, we saw games on wellness, healthcare, health tech, climate change, and I think that is one of the key characteristics of games, that they can be part of every experience, and make it more fun and engaging. There are games for education, there are games for health tech, there are games in military. Absolutely everywhere we can look at gamification.
I think we'll get on to that video later, but I think we should start with the introduction of the jury. I think our entire participant pool is waiting to hear about the jury. So, Shri, why don't you start, please?
Absolutely, Devashish. As we move closer to announcing the winners, I would like to take a moment to welcome and introduce our esteemed jury, whose support has been invaluable to us. First, I would like to introduce our first jury member, Dr. Mukesh Aghi. Mukesh sir is the president and CEO of USISPF. He focuses on promoting trade and strengthening ties between US and India. He has been recognized by Esquire magazine as a global leader and has won many awards throughout his professional career, including the JRD Tata Leadership Award and the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award. Through his leadership at USISPF, he promotes cross-border investments in tech sectors. Sir inaugurated the first ever India Pavilion at GDC 2024 and also launched the India Gaming Market Report there. Welcome, sir.
I would now like to introduce a second jury member, Shri Prashanth Prakash sir. Prashanth Prakash sir is the founding partner of Accel India, a leading venture capital firm. He has played a key role in developing the country's startup ecosystem. Prashanth sir has developed and shaped companies such as Flipkart, Swiggy, Book My Show, Bluestone, Zetwork, and Urban Company. In 2023, he was appointed a member of the National Startup Advisory Council, advising the Indian government on measures to foster a robust startup ecosystem. He owns an e-cricket team in the Global E-Cricket Premier League held by the company Jet Synthesis. Prakash sir also chairs United Way of Bangalore and the Sikshana Foundation, which focuses on education and community development. In recognition of his significant contributions to trade and industry, he was awarded the Padma Shri, India's fourth highest civilian honor, in the January of 2025. We welcome you, sir.
We would now like to introduce our third jury member, Ms. Archana Jahagirdar. Archana ma'am is the founder and managing partner of Rukam Capital, an early-stage consumer-focused VC fund. She additionally started Rukam Sitara, a tech fund and bootstrap incubation and advisory foundation with the core purpose of enabling a sense of community to bring together early-stage startup founders, investors, business enthusiasts, industry experts, and all the other stakeholders of the startup ecosystem under one roof. In recognition of her contributions to the startup ecosystem, she has been nominated to the National Startup Advisory Council, a committee chaired by the Honorable Cabinet Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal. Welcome, ma'am.
We are also like to introduce our next jury member, Shri Sanjiv Singh. He'll be joining us in a few minutes. Sanjiv Singh, sir, is a 1993 Indian Revenue Service officer and is currently the Joint Secretary at the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Before this role, he held various senior positions within the Income Tax Department, including Additional Director General of Income Tax, Additional Commissioner, and Additional Commissioner of Income Tax. As part of his present assignment, he heads the Startup India initiative and is looking after various other divisions of DPIT, namely consumer, industry, e-commerce, and productivity improvement. Sanjeev sir has been serving as a member of the Board of Directors of the ONDC since 2023. The startup ecosystem has found in him a strong ally, strongly supporting their cause and furthering India's vision to be an innovation hub. Spearheading initiatives such as Startup Mahakumbh, he's bringing the world's focus on India's startup ecosystem. We welcome you, sir.
Our next jury member is Shri Rajesh Raju. Shri Rajesh Raju, sir, is the managing director at Kalari Capital, a leading venture capital firm in India. He is recognized for his pioneering investments in direct-to-consumer companies with interest spanning across retail, education, and mobile sectors. Throughout his career, he has served on boards of several notable companies, contributing significantly to their growth and success. Under his leadership, Kalari Capital has invested in numerous successful startups in India. His commitment to fostering a culture of innovation and supporting visionary entrepreneurs has made him a key figure in the Indian startup ecosystem. Welcome, sir.
We will also have with us in a few moments Shri Senthil Rajan sir, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, who will come here to and give a special address to our winners. He is a 1997 batch Indian Information Service officer and is currently the Joint Secretary at the MIB. Over the years, he has played a crucial role in nurturing India's media and entertainment ecosystem. Before this current role, he served as the director of the International Film Festival of India, popularly known as IFFI, where he was instrumental in expanding global collaborations and enhancing India's presence in the international film community. Notably, he has played a pivotal role in organizing the WAVES 2025 Summit, which will celebrate and amplify India's creative economy.
I would now like to request Mukesh sir to say a few words.
Well, congratulations, WinZO and IIC, for another successful edition of the Tech Triumph Program. I'm happy to see that WinZO and IIC have partnered with the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and DPIT to run this challenge as a run to two major global events in India being hosted by the Government of India, WAVES and Startup Mahakumbh. It's a fantastic opportunity for the winners of this edition to showcase their games, not only at the international platforms such as GDC, but also on their home turf. I had the privilege of interacting with the winners of the first edition of Tech Triumph Program while inaugurating the first ever India Pavilion at GDC 2024 in San Francisco, along with the Counsel General, Dr. K. Shrikar Reddy. The energy, the enthusiasm, and the games at the India Pavilion were contagious. It was so proud moment to see for the first time India Pavilion and see the energy among the partners who had participated in that. For me, the first ever India Pavilion marked a significant milestone in the Indo-US relationship by strengthening relations and driving the exchange of tech and ideas in gaming between the two countries. The US is a fairly mature market, while in India, the sector is carving its niche worldwide. Indo-US interaction in gaming would inject new ideas in this mature gaming market, such as the US and Indian game developer can gain from the experience. But more important, you can go and after the very rich gaming market, I'd like to see more and more Indian players become pivotal as they grow their market share in that market. I think the Bharat Tech Triumph Program is a bridge that can facilitate such interactions for Indian game developers, not only in the US, but all major gaming market in the world. The program will go a long way to fostering collaboration between our two nations in arenas such as raising investment, promoting innovation, and nurturing exposure to content rooted in India's rich culture and traditions. It is these collaborations that will enhance the US-India commitment to trade and partnership, particularly through new technology and innovation-driven partnership like trust, which stands for transforming relationship utilizing strategic technology. It is important to understand, I was at the Prime Minister's visit 2 weeks ago in Washington, D.C. The opportunity to discuss between Prime Minister Modi and President Trump was extensive. The focus was how do you drive trade to $500 billion by 2030. The focus was how do you basically have a trade agreement between the two countries. I believe that these two objectives of United States and India will provide opportunities for gaming industry to explore further and move from a mobility perspective and market share perspective, tremendous effort to ensure that gaming companies from India are able to get more market share in the US market. As the president and CEO of US-India Strategic Partnership Forum, I have witnessed the exponential scale of activities and creativity coming in this arena. And I stand in front of you to ensure that as you enter the US market, USSP stand behind you to ensure that you're able to get all the support from our team, our organization, so you're very, very successful in the US market. So once again, it's a joy and a pleasure to be on this panel, and I look forward to witnessing your growth in the US market. Thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much for your kind remarks, sir. Prashanth, sir, could you please say a few words for our participants?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here on this jury. I would like to heartily congratulate the Tech Triumph, the WinZO and IEIC for pulling off yet another version of the Tech Triumph program. I think as I've seen the evolution of the startup ecosystem, I've seen Indian entrepreneurs become more diverse in terms of the types of opportunities they go after. In the very early days, you saw that it was mostly urban convenience type of startups, whether it was Flipkart, Swiggy, Zomato, and so on. I think those were the opportunities that were very much what investors would also fund and support. But I think over time, I think we have gotten a lot more diverse in terms of the types of startups. And gaming is one such sector where I've seen a lot of promise, and but I'm yet to see some scale here. And it's only efforts like this from WinZO where they are building the whole ecosystem, because it's about fostering the ecosystem. It's about encouraging the early entrepreneurs that will create the unicorns and the larger companies of tomorrow. So I'd really like to congratulate and appreciate the efforts of WinZO. We have also got a lot of commitment and support from our Honorable Prime Minister. I think he's a strong believer that we have a lot of content capabilities and creativity in the youth and the next generation of entrepreneurs in this country. And the Waves program that is being orchestrated by the Information Broadcasting Department, and the Startup Mahakumbh, which is a broad industry-led program supported by many government departments, anchored by DPIIT and SIDBI and IEIC and so on. I think we are seeing a very concerted effort by the government and our Honorable Prime Minister to see that the cultural power that we have in our ecosystem can manifest itself as content, and the power of this can come through the types of games that we build. Now, the next generation of games, of course, will leverage a lot of AI and AR, VR, and immersive experiences. And I was very, very heartened to see a lot of that actually being implemented in many of the games that you will see that are being selected today. I will also say that the gaming ecosystem requires this is one ecosystem that requires not only a long-term support from investors, but I think it'll be one of those ecosystems that will require a lot of hand-holding, and through programs like this and a lot of long-term capital support, hopefully to build out this ecosystem in the long run. I would like to again appreciate the efforts of WinZO to be on the forefront of support and challenge and championing of a fledgling upcoming ecosystem. I would look forward to seeing you all at the Startup Mahakumbh, where there is a dedicated pavilion for gaming. And that's what is special about the Startup Mahakumbh. It is not just about one vertical, but it's like a true Mahakumbh where all verticals come together, but with their own unique spaces. And we expect to see an extremely vibrant gaming pavilion, and look forward to seeing you at the Startup Mahakumbh this year from April 3rd to the 5th. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request Archana ma'am to speak a few words.
So I want to start by congratulating the founders of WinZO and the entire team of WinZO for putting the Bharat Tech Triumph together. I think it's extremely important that founders, when they sort of take the first step and they get success, they pay it forward by doing, challenges like this, so that more gamers, more people in the industry, founders in the industry who want to create products, who want to create games, can come forward, feel confident, get recognized. I think recognition is a key driver of innovation. It's not understood how much recognition drives founders to put in their best. Being a founder is, of course, a lonely journey. We all know that. And it is events like this, it is recognition like this that is fuel, and it adds much more fuel to the energy, to the fire that founders have. To echo what Prashanth said, I think it's very exciting that we'll be seeing some of these founders at Startup Mahakumbh, and it's an exciting time. GDC, to go internationally is, of course, a very important thing, especially for the gaming industry, because so much of the innovation is honestly happening in other parts of the world. But I think India's moment is now. It's important that the ecosystems come together and nourish each other, encourage each other, inspire each other, to do better, bigger. It's, I think, increasingly getting clear that there is an appetite from a consumer standpoint. Investors, of course, are beginning to understand the opportunity here. And the fact that our cultural heritage and the social impact part of it is also coming forward through gaming is, again, a very, very interesting development, I would say, because gaming is, I think, in the past the inspiration was more Japanese anime, or the references were a lot more Western, but we have such a rich cultural sort of, underpinnings of storytelling, narrative. And with all that richness, it's interesting that a new format, as in gaming, and where digitally people can engage with these stories or understand more critical sort of aspects like healthcare through an interesting format, which makes it easy to consume and engage, and hopefully there's a deeper connect that the consumer has with these stories and these issues. So kudos to the WinZO founders, to the WinZO team, and also kudos to all the founders who participated. It's so incredibly hard to put yourself out there. So really, my congratulations, and I'm very, very, very excited and look forward to seeing everyone at Startup Mahakumbh. Like Prashanth said, we've got a dedicated gaming pavilion, April 3rd to 5th. See you all there.
Thank you so much for your thoughtful remarks, ma'am. We are grateful to hear from you. Rajesh, sir, can you please say a few words to our participants?
Good evening, everyone. Pleasure to be part of the grand finale of the Bharat Tech Triumph. It's 3 years running, and each year it continues to set new standards. I've been fortunate to be part of all three, and I've seen the companies evolve over the last 3 years, getting better, and the creativity and the number of diverse nature of games that are coming into the forefront. It's really I'm really happy to see how the whole ecosystem has evolved. And I see for this particular finale, the competition continues to become more intense, and the number of applications are exponentially growing. So it's very, very difficult to pick some of these winners, because we have so many studios and so many great developers out there in India today, compared to over the last 2 decades, where it was a struggling industry. It has exploded over the last, especially over the last 5-6 years. So great to see some great companies being nominated, and look forward to seeing all the winners. And one of the things we've been fortunate at Kalari, when the gaming industry was very young, struggling, fledgling industry, we are fortunate to have backed 2 of the top gaming companies, Dream Sports and WinZO. And WinZO has not only evolved to be a world-class gaming platform, but it continues to take the entire ecosystem forward. So very, very proud to be associated with WinZO. And over the years, they tried to give a lot back to the ecosystem. And the three years of this particular event itself is one of those many things they give back to the ecosystem. And these events, like other speakers have said, really encourage young entrepreneurs, young gamers. Early years are very, very tough, like the other speakers have said. This is not an industry which is kind. In the early years when you're developing games, very few people back you. So it is a struggle. So it's good to be recognized, and it's good for some of these companies to shine. And the way WinZO has given a lending hand to shine, to properly showcase these companies, and hopefully help them get funded, and hopefully these companies, these winners, will thrive. So coming to the winners, I've seen the list. They're not only creating world-class games, but are driving cultural and economic paradigm shift, which is what I think we should be doing as Indian entrepreneurs. Not follow what the Western gaming companies or what Chinese gaming companies are doing, but always put a unique twist to Indian way of storytelling. And I see that coming across. I see that coming across more and more over the last 3 years. That has evolved very well, and very, very happy with some of the storytelling that's been happening. So I'll end it here. Congratulations to all the winners, and I think India has definitely overtaken most of the countries in terms of the number of gamers, a number of registered users, number of active users. If you take some of the gaming platforms in India, we are reaching 300 million plus in terms of users on these platforms, which may be second only to Chinese. So very happy, and I see a great future for a lot of these gaming companies over the next decade. So and with what other speakers have said, what Prashanth has mentioned, the support of the Indian government goes a long way, not only to entrepreneurship but gaming entrepreneurship, and hopefully that will continue. And look forward to seeing these companies do great things in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Rajesh sir, and thank you other jury members for your very kind words of encouragement. We will now play the video that shows the intent and the vision behind the Bharat Tech Triumph. Can we please play the video?
अब सिर्फ इंडिया ही नहीं, आपकी गेम्स खेलेगी सारी दुनिया।
Welcome to the grand finale of the Bharat Tech Triumph Edition 3, a launch pad for the next generation of gaming pioneers. From funding to mentorship, from partnership to global showcases, this is where innovation meets opportunity. Tech Triumph started with a vision to put India's gaming industry on the global stage. And year after year, it has delivered. Season 1 made its impact at GDC with India's first ever gaming pavilion.
It's the very first time that India is having a pavilion over here. So very proud moment for all the game developers, not just us, but as a community for the entire country, right? It's an amazing feeling.
Season 2 won the hearts of Latin America with its first ever India pavilion at Gamescom Latam.
The India Pavilion here at Brazil is amazing. It's huge. There's a lot of games, a lot of devs here. I'm really happy to see the initiative taken by WinZO, DPIIT and IAC.
22 studios have been sponsored to showcase their games made in India for the world. Now Season 3 sets its sight on even bigger opportunities, creating a bridge between Bharat and the world. This is it. The moment where talent meets recognition, where dreams turn into ventures. Welcome to the Tech Triumph Program Grand Finale.
स्वागत है WinZO के गेमिंग पवेलियन में।
After MS Dhoni, we have a special message for all of you from Asia's top influencer, Carrie Menati. Can we please play the message?
तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? मैं वापस आ चुका हूं विंजो के टेक ट्रायम्फ प्रोग्राम भारत एडिशन 3 के लिए, और मेरे पास तुम लोगों के लिए एक स्पेशल मैसेज है। ये प्रोग्राम इंडियन गेमिंग सीन के लिए बिल्कुल गेम चेंजर चल रहा है, और इस सीजन में देखने के लिए बहुत एक्साइटेड हूं कि भाई कौन सा फ्रेश टैलेंट और कौन क्रेजी आइडियाज जीतने वाले हैं। मैंने पहले भी कहा है, मैं फिर से कहूंगा, पहली बार इंडिया में थैंक्स टू भारत टेक ट्रायम्फ प्रोग्राम डेवलपर्स अपने काम को ग्लोबली रिप्रेजेंट कर पा रहे हैं। ये सच में एक बहुत ही प्राउड मोमेंट है, और आप सब हो यार इंडिया के बेस्ट गेमिंग टैलेंट। पिछले 2 सीजन्स में हमने कुछ कमाल देखा, ब्रिलियंट गेम्स, क्रिएटिव कॉन्सेप्ट्स और इनोवेटिव टेक्नोलॉजी, और कैसे डेवलपर्स ने बाउंड्रीज को पुश किया। ये सिर्फ जीतने के बारे में नहीं है, बल्कि इंडियन गेमिंग डेवलपर्स को दुनिया के मैप पे लाने के बारे में। और अब टेक ट्रायम्फ प्रोग्राम की वजह से तीसरी बार इंडियन गेमिंग डेवलपर्स अपने काम को ग्लोबल लेवल पे रिप्रेजेंट कर पाएंगे। ये भाई सही में हम सबके लिए एपिक है यार। मुझे अभी तक याद है जब मैं सीजन 1 के लिए सैन फ्रांसिस्को गया था, माइंड ब्लोइंग था कि भाई कैसे इंडियन गेमिंग डेवलपर्स और इंडियन गेम्स ग्लोबल लेवल पे सक्सीड कर रही थी। मुझे अभी भी याद है इंडियन पवेलियन पर शोकेस गेम्स खेलना बहुत ही अलग एक्सपीरियंस था यार। बिग शाउट आउट टू विंजो एंड IEIC जो इतने बड़े स्टेज पे इन सबको एग्जीक्यूट कर पा रहे हैं। तुम लोगों का सपोर्ट इंडियन गेमिंग टैलेंट को ग्लोबल स्पॉटलाइट पे ला रहा है, जहां पर वो सही में जाना डिजर्व करते हैं।
Now, these were 2 very exciting videos that we just watched, Shri. So before we move on to the most awaited segment of the event, we have a short video that showcases all the finalists. The video showcases the shortlisted entries selected through a rigorous evaluation process. This is just a glimpse of how challenging it was to select the winners from such an outstanding pool of entries. So can you please play the video?
it all, this season, we witnessed exceptional graphics, compelling storylines, and gameplay that truly showcase India's game development prowess. We received overwhelming applications for this edition, and it was a tough task for all of us here to select the final 20 winners to be announced today. Out of these 20 winners, 10 will showcase their games at GDC, Waves, and Startup Mahakumbh, and the remaining 10 will showcase their games at Startup Mahakumbh. We will unveil the details once the jury announces all the winners. The most awaited moment of the grand finale is here, as we invite each jury member to announce the winners one by one. We will invite the winner studio to speak a few words, and I would like to request the representative from the studio to speak once the studio name is called out. Finally, the wait is over, and I would like to invite Dr. Mukesh Aghi to announce the first set of winners. Sir, we would like to request you to announce the winners.
The first winner on my list is Winds of Arcana, Ruination by Brood Games.
Thank you, Dr. Aghi, and the esteemed jury for bestowing this award upon us. And a profound thanks to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, the IEIC, and the DPIIT, and WinZO and CNBC for organizing an impactful platform like Tech Triumph India for game developers like us and helping us showcase our work on a global and national scale and unlocking countless opportunities thereby. We've also like to thank our family and friends whose unwavering support helped keep us following our aspirations, our investor, Ventana Ventures, whose belief in us took our company to rare new heights. And finally, our publisher, 1312 Interactive, whose boundless passion and expertise fuels our will to succeed every day. We at Brood Games are excited to embark even further on our game development adventure. Thank you again to everyone for this wonderful recognition.
Thank you. I would now like to request Aghi sir to announce the second winner.
The second winner is 1000 Deaths by Pariah Interactive.
Huge thank you to our jury, Dr. Aghi, Mr. Singh, Mr. Prakash, Mr. Raju, and Ms. Jahagirdar. It's an honor to win the Tech Triumph and be selected for these 3 major gaming showcases, Waves, GDC, and Startup Mahakumbh. We are proud to be here presenting our game, 1000 Deaths. I started Pariah Interactive alone 6 years ago, bootstrapped the company from the ground up, and today we are an indie studio of 10 and growing. 1000 Deaths is our first in-house production, and we're currently self-funding it. Like any independent studio, we are hustling a lot to do that. The 1000 Deaths demo is out on Steam, and you can play it for free. Once again, thank you to the jury and everybody else involved for this amazing honor.
Thank you. Sir, could we move on to the next winner?
And the next winner is Listo.
Hi, good evening to everybody. Thank you, Dr. Aghi, WinZO, IEIC, jury members, Bharat Tech Triumph, and all my friends in the gaming industry. Recognition among such peers is true fuel to go ahead and bring about so much innovation in the gaming services space. As Listo, we truly believe that game research is the fundamentals to building the great games that you guys are making. We try to make it easier for developers, researchers to find the right players to play test your games, as well as acquire players for you guys. It's fantastic to be on this portal and to be part of such an innovative band of members, hoping to see great things happen for not just gaming, but gaming in India. Thank you so much for this opportunity and to be announcing us as winners in the game tech arena. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, could we announce the next winner? Also, if we could speak a few words about the winners, and I'd like to request the studios to speak once we call out their names.
Well, the next winner is Battle Legion Mass Troops RPG by Godspeed Games.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Ranveer Ora, founder of Godspeed Games. Uh, Thank you so much for having us here today. It's and a very big thank you to the Tech Triumph team and the panel members for this amazing opportunity. And we are very excited to be here with everyone. As a leading studio in game development, live operations, and quality services, Godspeed has always specialized in bringing games to life across all the platforms. And with Battle Legion, we wanted a game where players could dive into large-scale battles, customize their armies and compete with global players at the same time. And what makes it special is the freedom to experiment with different tactics and the excitement of watching massive battles play out in real time on those small devices that players play, right? This today is a huge milestone for us and our team, and we're very proud of how far we have come, and even more excited for what's next for us. Thank you again for this recognition and for supporting innovation in gaming. As everybody in the panel has already mentioned, that our industry requires this a lot, and every recognition matters a lot for the individual players that are, counting big and making big in this industry. Thank you all, and cheers.
Thank you. Sir, could we move on to the next winner? And if we could also say a few words about the entries and the game developers.
Absolutely. The next
Thank you,
winner
sir.
is Judgment Day by Gamer to Maker. It's the passion project of founder Rahul Sehgal. Gamer to Maker is a gaming education platform that transforms gaming enthusiasts into industry-ready professional. Their curriculum, developed by seasoned experts, combines game designs, programming, and art, enabling students to gain real-world experience by creating their own games. Judgment Day is a story-driven narrative game exploring justice, fate, and morality. Its compelling design leaves players reflecting long after completing the story. The game blends narrative and gameplay into an immersive experience full of mystery and challenging puzzles.
Hi everyone, myself Utkarsh Shaiswal. Very much thank you for the WinZO team for selecting our game and the respected jury members. Apart from that, I would like to thank four people in particular. First is Mr. Rahul Sehgal, the founder of Gamer to Maker, who has guided us throughout this project, and his passion for gaming has fueled us to create this game even further. Apart from that, I would like to thank three more people. First is Gautami, our team member, who is right now in the chat, and she helped his game guide through the process. And apart from that, I would like to thank Mr. Prateek Solanki, who is the project manager of the game, and he has helped us a lot. Thank you very much. This was an amazing thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mukesh sir. Thank you, everyone. 5 winners announced, 15 more to go. I would now like to invite Prashanth sir to announce the next set of winners. Can we please load the collaterals? And I'd request the game developers to address the audience and the jury after the jury has announced the awards, and also they have described your game, please. Prashanth sir, could you please announce your set of
Yes, sure. It's a pleasure to announce the first entry from my side. Om. This is a game by Brahman Studios. And this is a game that is not only educational, but also entertaining. And it is rooted in India's deep heritage. And it kind of combines on the one end, very high-end 3D multiplayer technologies and RPG elements. And it leverages a lot of the Indian heritage and cultural elements to create this narrative where you're trying to restore the balance of dharma. So sounds very exciting. Congratulations to the team.
Thank you so much, sir, for introducing us. I would like to thank the WinZO team, the IEIC, the DPIIT, and Ministry of Information and Broadcasting for selecting us and being a part of the Tech Triumph program. Me and my friend, we started this as a passion project about like 5 years back. We're completely bootstrapped, and it's something like a dream that we're following. And the dream that we venture out to actually achieve is like to put India's gaming scene out there to the global market and say that we also do make great and amazing games. And that's what we've been trying. And also something that we're trying to do different is to bring the Indian mythology in a unique way to the global audience and also even for our own audience, as a lot of children are playing the games nowadays, and to take it to them in a very entertaining and fun way, and not just narrating the stories out there from our scriptures, but also to make them dive a bit deep down into the great wisdom and the ancient wisdom that we have, and to understand the ethos of our ancient Indian culture is what we're trying to aim. And we're really excited to be showcasing it GDC, and it's going to be an amazing opportunity for us to kind of get feedback, showcase the game, and meet a lot of other developers, and make really good, useful. Uh, make really good use of this opportunity for us. So thank you so much.
Congratulations. Prashanth sir, could you please have the second winner?
Yeah, the next one is in the arena of sports. It's Sportsverse by Udis Solutions. This is also a very unique game that provides unreal experiences for real world sports across not just one sport, but multiple sports. And I like the fact that it leverages a lot of elements of AI and VR and some of these experiences that will make this game very immersive. And the other exciting experience is the truly digital twin aspect that they have for in-field games. So seems very useful game for sports enthusiasts and people who are looking to redefine and get a new sporting experience. Congratulations.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. It's a truly an honor to visit this at the grand finale of the Bharat Tech Triumph Season 3.
Hi, could we request the team of UD Solutions to address the jury again?
Yes, sure. It's a truly an honor to receive this recognition at the grand finale of the Tech Triumph Season 3. And a huge thanks to esteemed jury, and especially the entire organizing team and the official partner for this honor. And at juries, we are passionate about the pushing the boundaries of the game development. And this recognition reflects on my team's dedication and innovation. And we are happy to excited to showcase the games on the global platforms like GDC and Waves. Once again, thank you.
Congratulations. Prashanth sir, could we have another winner, please?
Yeah, the next one is unique in its own way. It's Hospital Rush by Over the Moon. It's an interesting game on two counts. One is, of course, the immersive simulation aspect of this game. And I think second thing that I'm seeing here that's really novel and exciting is that it's focused on the female audience, so very different demographic and customer persona that they're focusing on. And the game has already won two prestigious global awards. So it's good to see this game going from strength to strength. Congratulations to the Hospital Rush team.
Thank you, Prashanth sir. Wishing everyone a very happy Mahashivratri. I want to sincerely thank WinZO for arranging an amazing event that gives a chance for small developers like us to represent on top national and international platforms like GDC, Startup Mahakumbh, and Waves. So we come from a small tier 2 city of Rajkot, Gujarat. We take immense pride in building games like Hospital Rush and Hotel Star, completely made in India from Rajkot for players all over the world. It aligns with Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Make in India. So we have seen good success in countries like Korea, Japan, and US, proving that games that are built in India can compete at an international level. So whatever that we have achieved so far is just because of the hard work and dedication of our incredible team. So special mention for them. This is just a start. Soon we will scale even more and make India proud. Once again, a big thank you to WinZO, IEC, and jury for making this possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And these are such inspiring stories that games are coming from all over India. Prashanth sir, could you please announce the fourth winner?
Yeah, this is Lalawa Battle Arenas by Fifth Ocean Studios. This is another game based on Indian mythology, and it's a team-based strategy game. And the other interesting and exciting thing about this game is that it is it is based on Indian mythology of Amrit Manthan, and it's based on this whole war between the Devas and the Asuras, which all of us have during our early childhood days heard of. So it will be good to relive that experience through this game. Congratulations to the Fifth Ocean Studios team.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the esteemed jury for giving us this honor. And I thank IEAC, the Ministry of Information Broadcasting, DPIIT, and the Government of India and the Honorable Prime Minister for creating programs like Waves, Tech Triumph for us game developers to shine in India and across the world. When we started Fifth Ocean Studios, our vision was clear. We have been hearing stories since childhood, and we have grown up with them. We wanted to, now when we grow up, we got a chance to bring them into a reality, into an immersive gaming experience, not just for Indian gaming audience, but for gaming audience across the world. And so this win strengthens our belief that we are on the right path. And I would definitely love to give credit of this to our team, who has been dedicating enough for the last 1.5 years to develop this game, and also our investors, Mage Hold and Succeed, for believing in us very early in the stage. Thank you again for this honor, and we consider this our responsibility to deliver our best of our efforts and to make this game one of the and for the entire gaming community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prashanth sir. Congratulations to all the winners. I would now like to invite Archana ma'am to announce the next set of winners. Can we please have the collaterals for the next set of winners? Archana ma'am, over to you.
Yeah. So my honor to announce this is Model Trains by a Second Quest. So a little personal nugget of information. My favorite toy as a child was a train set that my father had got from Germany. So Model Train is a sandbox game for railway enthusiasts. I think this is something I'm going to definitely do. Allowing players to design intricate railways, automate them with realistic physics, and then share it with the world. So congratulations, team.
Can we have someone from Second Quest?
Yeah, all of us at Second Quest are very thrilled to be part of the Bharat Tech Triumph program, and thank you for this incredible support. Tech Triumph has a legacy of spotlighting India's best games, and we're honored to be among them. And at Second Quest, we're committed to building world-class simulation games from India for the world, and this recognition fuels our journey to put India on the global gaming map. Thank you once again, everyone.
Ma'am, could we have the next winner?
Yeah, so the next winner is Mixar. And, I think it's interesting that Mixar is trying to revolutionize the 3D asset creation industry with features like text-to-base mesh, which generates low poly base meshes from text to image prompts and text to shader map, creating shader maps from descriptions. So I think this is, again, a very, very exciting, game to win. So congratulations.
Thanks, WinZO and the Tech Triumph platform team for giving us this opportunity. I think at Mixar, we are trying to revolutionize the way 3D assets have been created, especially in games. A lot of indie studios face challenges while creating assets, the lengthy pipeline, the long times, and the higher cost. So our vision is to leverage AI to simplify 3D asset creation and make production-ready assets, and build an AI copilot which can assist 3D artists to
churn out assets at a faster pace. So we are trying to build a global product, serve indie studios all across the world. So yeah, but thank you, the esteemed jury and all the organizers for giving us this opportunity. And I would like to also thank my team members, Rahul and Satyam. We have been working for last 1.5 years to roll out the product, and we'll be doing the first launch in April. Thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am, could we have the next winner?
Yeah, Aero Mayhem PvP by Teapot Games is the next winner. Interesting name, Teapot Games. So I think kudos for the imagination and the name.
Hello everyone. This is a great honor. I would like to thank WinZO for organizing Tech Time 3.0. I also feel like we are in good company looking at the rest of the winners out of India. I get the feeling that the Indian gaming industry will have a bright and prosperous future, and indies are in some way indies sort of manifest into the bigger companies. This is a trend that we've seen in other developed economies. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, could we have the next winner?
Yeah, Arcado Champs by Gape Labs. This team is aspiring to create meaningful and memorable digital experience built on the foundation and the magic of meaningful characters. We all want meaningful characters. Congratulations, team.
Thank you so much, Archana ma'am. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank WinZO for the Bharat Tech Triumph program. Also, thank you to DPIIT as well as to all the esteemed jury members. We're super excited to be a part of this program and also put out Gape Labs in front of the world as a part of these conferences. Just a short note about us. We're a pre-seed funded gaming company, and we want to build IP first games from India for the world. We want the next Pokemon or the next Marvel like IP to be built from India. And yeah, we're super excited to be a part of this, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Archana ma'am. Congratulations to the 13 winners. 17 precious last slots are left. But now is a good time to announce that Sanjiv Singh sir has joined us. Thank you so much, Sanjiv sir, for joining us. We know that you are traveling back from your daughter's convocation. Very, very congratulations on that, sir. Heartiest congratulations from Team WinZO. And I just want to tell game developers just 10 seconds that, this is how much Sanjiv sir supports startups, either through Startup Mahakumbh or his even personal interventions like these, to be available to show up for startups and encourage all of them. Thank you so much, Sanjiv sir. We would be grateful if you could say a few words of encouragement to our participants and winners, and then you could announce the winners.
Thank you very much. And in fact, as rightly said by you, I am on the way to Delhi, but I couldn't resist participating in this program because this is something which Soumya and Pawan has done. And this will actually, such kind of events change the history of the industry. So in future, I think there will be much more and better games being developed in the country, and we will have a very good international presence. As far as I know, WinZO has already reached out to many countries, and they had a good program last year in Brazil. So I think this is a very good initiative, and this is something which is very, very important for the startup ecosystem also, because each one of the winners are a kind of startup, and they will be working to make not their startup proud, but our country also proud. And should I now?
Yes, sir. You may announce the three winners.
The first winner is from a sector where I did my MPhil, and I am very, very connected with it, and probably that shows my as a jury member also my preference for a sector which touches life of everybody. This award goes to Climate and Scene by Zerblast. Zerblast is a team of 7 passionate game developers, namely Abhineet Singh, Samarth Patil, Bhavitavya Singh, Satyam Kumar, Badal Singh, Harshit Raj, Aryan Sakya, dedicated to creating captivating and immersive gaming experiences. With expertise in Unity and Unreal Engine, they strive to bring ideas to life and deliver games that have won universal acclaim. Inspired by the real-life effects of the ozone layer's depletion, Climate and Sin is set in a world where global warming has ruined the world. In this game, you play the role of a young boy who is trying to save the last tree in his city. The player has to explore the city, stay away from the dogs and harmful ultraviolet rays, and collect and feed pure water to the tree in order to be alive, because without nature there would be no oxygen and no one would survive. This game has multiple endings, which shows the different future of the story. The game won the jury award for game with a climate conscience at the 2023 India Game Developer Conference held in Hyderabad. Ozone layer depletion is a pressing environmental issue that increases the risk of harmful UV radiation reaching Earth's surface. This 2D game emphasizes the importance of protecting the ozone layer by showcasing the impact of pollution and harmful chemicals, inspiring players to take action for a healthier, safer planet. Very, very heartiest congratulations to the winners.
Thank you, Sanjiv sir. From Jahar Blast, I would like to thank the WinZO and the whole Waves team for organizing this such a beautiful competition. It is a very wonderful competition which allowed us indie developers, especially us, as we are a team of student-based indie team. So it really showcased our game and our talent to everyone. And we wanted to deliver how the climate change is affecting people, and you guys believed in us and really showcased the game. So thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, sir. Can you please announce the second winner?
I'm happy to see the second case also. This is something which each of us face in the real world, and it is good that games are being made in respect of this matter, which will ultimately be very helpful for the world at large. And this is how the young generation should be taught that things which are not good should not be done. And this prize goes to Palm Sugar, a village story by Monotusk Studios. Monotusk Studios, founded by Pukalla Karthik Raj and Ramkrishna Pukalla, is a Visakhapatnam-based firm that specializes in creating immersive narrative-driven games inspired by India's rich storytelling traditions, combining engaging gameplay with powerful narratives. The studio aims to bring India's heritage to life through innovative and culturally resonant gaming experience. Palm Sugar follows Srinu, a young and resolute boy whose beloved village has been taken over by a vicious drug cartel. As I was saying in the beginning, the player must go through a perilous journey across South India and dive into its rich and colorful culture. The role-playing game blends non-turn-based combat, pixel art, and rich storytelling, offering an immersive experience with captivating mechanics and a cultural twist. Heartiest congratulations to the winner too.
Thank you, Shri Sanjiv Singh sir, for announcing us. And thank you, WinZO, and everyone else who's involved. Thank you, STPI, without whom we wouldn't be existing. And lastly, thank you 1312 Interactive, our publishers, because of which we were able to still pursue our journey up ahead. We're a small team of indie game devs from Visakhapatnam, and to get opportunity for a team from a tier 2 city is a little bit difficult when we are competing with studios from other metropolitan cities with better resources, and that's why we have utilized these opportunities to develop a game that represents our culture in the form of pixel art. Thanks once again, WinZO, for all. Thank you.
Congratulations. Sir, can you please announce the third winner?
Yeah, the third winner is also from a sector. In fact, I smiled after reading this because I am a person who is regularly involved in a lot of sports, and I am an athlete, play tennis, and this prize goes to e-sport athletes. I will request that the team, the game should have a line that apart from playing esports, they should also focus on physical sports. But it is very good to see that such kind of games is being made in India, because erstwhile these were all being developed in the Western world. And this prize goes to Orangutan Gaming, founded by Jay Shah and Yash Bhansali. Orangutan Gaming is a professional esports organization providing esports athletes a platform to represent the organization at the highest competitive level while creating niche gaming content. Recently, the team won the Acer Predator India at the Asia Pacific Grand Finale held in Malaysia. Orangutan is focused on elevating Indian esports talent and breaking industry stigma. It provides a platform for athletes to compete globally with multinational partners like Puma, AMD, etc. Orangutan has won accolades at multiple esports competitions such as Valorant Challenges, Leagues, and Free Fire India Championship. Heartiest congratulations to the winners.
Hi everyone, thank you. My name is Jay Shah, co-founder of Orangutan Gaming. Orangutan is one of India's top esports teams, and we've had the opportunity to represent the country at various different competitions taking place internationally. I believe that esports is going to become one of the most watched form of sports entertainment in the years to come. And I would like to thank WinZO, IEIC, and the whole Tech Triumph team for giving us the opportunity, because esports is a very small industry in the big gaming industry. And, we've been one of the forerunners building this industry. And, moments like these are which appreciates all the true work and the effort that we've been putting in. And this platform doesn't just give us the opportunity to represent on a national level, but also an international stage. So thank you so much to the whole team, and yeah, looking forward to all the great events coming up.
Thank you so much, Sanjiv sir, for making time while in transit. Congratulations to all the winners. I would now like to invite Rajesh sir to announce the next set of winners. Can we please have the collaterals?
Good evening. Let me jump to the first winner on my list. I think the first couple of names I have, they're all adrenaline pumping games, and good to see India creating some of these really active and fast-moving games. The first winner is Dominate the Skies by Blue Squirrel Studios. Blue Squirrel Studios, founded by Apar Mania, Rima Maheshwari, and Arindam Chatterjee, creates original immersive experiences using VR mobile platforms. Dominate the Skies is a stellar testament to the studio's commitment towards the goals. It's a VR anti-gravity racing game with aerial combat and high-speed anti-gravity racing and intense aerial combat. So,
why do they interfere in grade 1 and 2 play में?
sorry, I think somebody.
Yeah.
I can hear someone else speak, but congratulations to Dominate the Skies and to Blue Squirrel Studios.
नमस्कार मैं अरिंदम चैटर्जी ब्लू स्क्विरल स्टूडियोज की तरफ से मेरे साथी और मैं ब्लू स्क्विरल स्टूडियोज को भारत की अव्वल नंबर की प्रोडक्ट गेमिंग कंपनी बनाने में जुटे हुए हैं। ये सफर हम लोग करीबन 68 महीने में पूरा करेंगे। डोमिनेट द स्काइज इस मजेदार सफर का पहला कोशिश है। Like I mentioned, my team and I are working to make Blue Squirrel Studios India's #1 product gaming company. We have been around for about 10 months now. This is our 10th month. Actually, the product would be available for everybody to play around the fall of 2025. Nonetheless, we are very excited. Be in touch with us to know more about this incredible journey that we have embarked upon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sir, could we have the next winner?
The next winner is Sena Mayaverse by Gaurav Go Games. Sena looks like it stands for strike and counter, neutralize and attack. Like I said, another interesting game. It started by Deepesh Gaurav and Sriman Ravishankar Das in Odisha, and Jharkhand's first Odisha and Jharkhand's first game development studio, which is very interesting. With a team of students and full-time developers, the studio has made significant strides in the Indian gaming sector, emphasizing creativity and innovation. This particular game is it's a gamified battle royale combining e-commerce, social interaction, and gaming. Interestingly, the way they've combined a fast-moving game with the social aspect and incentive scheme is interesting. So congratulations to the team for being one of the winners.
Thanks a lot to all the panelists. Thanks a lot, Raju sir, for announcing our name, and WinZO for organizing this event. We have not expected this event to become such big, and we are highly thankful for the WinZO team, work best in getting a message from Carrie Minati, Dhoni, and being a stream on CNBC Live. I'm thankful for the program managers of this event who have planned this event in such a manner, making it a special moment for every startup. I'm thankful for the WinZO co-founders, Pavan and Soumyaji, for their vision of making everyone win, from the users to the game developers. And I believe this is the first time such a huge number of gaming startups are getting opportunity for displaying their games at multiple platforms, from GTC to a startup Mahakumbh. Sir, belonging from my part, we are the first gaming startup from the state of Orissa and Jharkhand, and we are the single 3 times government funded startup from entire Eastern India. We are developing Sena Mayaverse. We are reducing the gap between the EA sports and the G-commerce. It's a complete metaverse virtual gamified experience where you can play battle royale games or many other types of format of games inside an India map. Imagine playing in front of Gateway of India, or moving your car nearby India Gate, or playing with your friend near Corner Sun Temple in Odisha, Bhubaneswar, or relaxing at the beaches of Goa. Moving inside the game, we have integrated businesses partnered with 156 brands pan-India, including few unicorns, and 210 influencers are currently supporting us. We have in fact trained our team by ourselves. As a team of a student, we gradually trained our juniors who joined us, our team, as a full-time members. Right now, we are a team of 9 full-time members and 25 interns developing this battle royale game, working remotely from Bhubaneswar. And we are really thankful for the WinZO team for providing this opportunity. This really means a lot to gaming startup. And as you told in the beginning of your speech, WinZO is extending the opportunities as a market leader in gaming industry, enabling other fellow gaming startups, gaming companies to win and expand as they grow. Thanks a lot to WinZO team. Thanks a lot to IEIC. Thanks a lot to all the panel members, jury members.
Thank you. So could we have the next winner?
The next company is Little Guru Sanskrit Learning by Little Guru. It's an interesting learning application with a lot of gamification. Anush Sharma is the founder of Little Guru. He has a goal of increasing learning, participation, engagement, and competition through gamification of Sanskrit. It was founded 4 years ago, and it's been featured in Gulf News Top 10 Startups 2021 and partnered with Mexico University for Sanskrit learning. As you know, Sanskrit is a very highly structured and one of the oldest languages on the planet. And unfortunately, a lot of us, including in the origin country, India, a lot of us Indians don't know this language. So what Little Guru is doing is very admirable. It's an online language educator where one can learn Sanskrit from the basics to the advanced level, all in one space, combining AI-driven technology and classical designs. So congratulations to Little Guru.
Little Guru team, could we have you say a few words?
Thank you. Dhanyavadaha. Jata Kata Hi Samra Pramanni Limpu Nirjari. Mahashivratri Shubhashaya. Congratulations to everyone for Mahashivratri. It's really my pleasure to be here today and talk about the journey of Little Guru. When somebody asked us, what is your motivation in making an app, which teaches Sanskrit? We said that, Sanskrit is the essence of the heritage that all of us have acquired. And we must ensure that the next generation is able to preserve it and grow it. And we realize that there are over 100 million people who want to speak Sanskrit, but only about 2 million can. So there is a huge number of people who would not learn Sanskrit in a conventional way. And we, being a gamification company, we said the right way is to bring this heritage to people, and especially the younger generation, in the form in which they like, which is through games. So we launched the world's first Sanskrit learning gaming app, Little Guru. And one of the other motivations was that everybody says that Sanskrit is a language which is very compatible with technology. So technology needs Sanskrit in some ways, when we get to programming at higher levels. But then our question was, does Sanskrit need technology? Because to propagate Sanskrit across board and to younger generation, we need to have technology. And what better technology than games and AI to bring Sanskrit in different ways to the new generation. And we are very pleased with the response that people have shown, and a lot of new people who are learning, not only children and adults, but much older people also are beginning to use the app and learn Sanskrit through games. And we certainly have our presence in India and overseas as well. We launched in about 50 to 60 countries worldwide in collaboration with ICCR, which is Indian Council for Cultural Relations, through different embassies in India. So there is a whole set of NRIs. We know all our relatives who are based in different countries. They're always looking for their kids to be connected to India. And Sanskrit is one way to be connected. And now Little Guru is also transforming itself from Sanskrit to Indian heritage and Indian culture, including creating games on Ramayana, Mahabharata, and in Sanskrit as well as in other languages. So thank you very much to WinZO and Waves and the whole jury team for giving this opportunity to Little Guru to be part of the gaming panel and bringing in a very unique perspective on Indian culture, Indian language, Indian unique heritage in the form of game to a large number of people. I also thank my colleague, Dr. Nidhi Agarwal and her team of developers who've really driven this project forward, and also our partners like ICCR and Central Sanskrit University. So thank you very much. Namaskara. Dhanyavada.
Congratulations again. So moving on to the last company for the evening, it's MetaShot. MetaShot was founded by Prince Thomas Ranjit Behera, Ajit Sunny, They're actively reimagining the way sports will be played around the globe by blending technology with gameplay. The studio creates immersive, engaging experiences that promote a healthy, active lifestyle, making sports accessible from home. They've been featured on Shark Tank India and have won the Elevate Award by the government of Karnataka. So congratulations to Metashot.
Hi, my name is Ajit. I'm the co-founder of Metashot. Me, along with my co-founders Prince and Ranjit and the entire Metashot family, thanks WinZO, the entire team, the founders, and the esteemed jury for giving us this opportunity and to showcase ourselves and for believing in us and giving us awarding us this opportunity. And when me and my co-founders started this company 4 years back, we didn't know that it was such a tall order to deliver. And especially building an hardware and a gaming company from India, it was almost like an impossible task. But things changed, our attitude changed the first time we stepped our foot in IGDC event and saw what people like WinZO, what Kalari, Accel, and all these guys are doing for the industry. And we knew that, we would get the right support at the right time. And that helped us build Metashot to this level that what we are seeing today. And since September 2023 till now, we have sold around 23,000 units of bats. And that's an amazing opportunity that India has given us, the system, the ecosystem has given us. And thank you so much, team, for this amazing opportunity. We really, truly appreciate all the efforts that you guys are doing.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the winners. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the winners as we unveil the winner showcases for GDC, Waves, and Startup Mahakumbh on the screen? Can we have the collaterals, please? Thank you. I would now like to request Shri C. Senthil Rajan sir, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, to say a few words as part of a special address. Sir, over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. It was a wonderful challenge that you have run, especially all of you have been part of the Create in India Challenge Season 1. And I've been watching the award ceremony, and it has been an excellent showcase of India's creative talent. So to begin with, I would like to congratulate Interactive Entertainment and Innovation Council along with WinZO for organizing this challenge as part of the Create in India Challenges. As you're all aware, the Create in India Challenges Season 1 is part of the outreach activity of Ministry of INB. In fact, it is a core activity to identify talent across the entire media and entertainment sector. And the prize winners today are all the cream of Indian talent, which will be reflecting which reflects the India's creative strength, which is the primary identity of India for which we are organizing Waves. So this is just to inform all of you that Waves is now being organized in Mumbai, and it will be from 1st to 4th May. So we will be having all the winners there to be part of this main event at Waves. I would also invite all the participants who are actually joined in this entire challenge to register yourself on the Waves portal for the participating in the event. It will give you an opportunity to meet the world's best companies, both in terms of technology and creative personnel, who will be attending this summit. I would also request all the companies which are part of this event and challenge who should consider taking space at the game zone, which we are creating at Waves in Joe Gardens. So this will give you an opportunity to showcase your games at that location. So all of you can get the details of how to book the space there on the Waves portal. And if there is any need for you to guide us, if you need any clarification, you can always contact the team which is there from Wave Secretariat. But I've seen some of the games that you have actually honored. I think most of them it is so fulfilling to see that so many Indian games are being developed by our own team, our own companies. And this is one of the key objectives of the ministry organizing Waves. We would like to see more Indian IP-based games going global. And I would also like all of you to actually put together your thoughts and send us inputs as to how you would like us to facilitate the industry's growth. So ultimately, we would like to see Indian games get a good share of the world global market. In terms of players, we are already at must be the highest number of players in the world. But in terms of gaming companies and the share of the games market, we have a long way to go. And as facilitators of the industry, we would like to see receive your inputs on these issues. And if there is anything that we can support you in, we will always work with the industry to take this forward. With these few words, I would like to once again appeal to all of you to book your calendars, keep your dates clear. We have 3 solid days of participation of business B2B meetings, which you can fix up at the Waves Summit. So all of you can just go through the details, and I would ask some of my Anubhav, who has been coordinating this challenge, will share with you details of both the process of registration for the delegates and also process of registration and booking of space at the Waves exhibition corner. Or if you want to be in the game zone, then you can book in the game zone also. So I think that is what I would like to tell you for today. And once again, congratulations to all the winners. And we hope to see all the winners there at the venue. And also today, I would request the team and the council to actually put together all a sample of all these games so that we can showcase it on the Waves website also. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words of encouragement. And we promise that along with the game developer community, IIC, and WinZO, all of us will put together the best of the Indian gaming sector at the Waves Summit. Congratulations to all the winners. And I would like everyone to give a huge round of applause for all the finalists as well. As we speak, we have launched the winner page on the official website of the Bharat Tech Triumph Program. So now go share it with your friends and family and network about your accomplishments. Thank you all the participants and the jury, and congratulations to all the winners. Our team will be in touch with you for further coordination. And I would now like to invite Pawananda sir, co-founder WinZO Games, for the vote of thanks. Thank you. Pawan, please, over to you.
Thank you so much, Devashish. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Happy Mahashivratri. Namaste. And a huge round of applause. Massive congratulations to each and every person who's there in this group. From season 1 to season 3, look how far we have come. It would not have been possible unless each and every limb of the ecosystem, from the government, from the VC ecosystem, from the game developer side, all of would have come in and joined hands to make India a global gaming superpower. That's essentially what our objective, right? So on behalf of WinZO, Soumya, my co-founder, me, and the entire team, Devashish, Shri, and a lot of people who have been working in the control room, who've been working, who designed these collaterals, who worked extremely hard to deliver this kind of a production value. I would like to extend the deepest gratitude and heartiest congratulations to each one of us to make this grand finale, the 3rd edition of Bharat Tech Triumph Program, an overwhelming success. I can't be more overwhelmed than this, right? I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Mukesh sir, Prashanth sir, Archana ma'am, Sanjiv Singh sir, who was actually in transit, but he still found time. Very heartening to see. Rajesh, who's been a massive supporter of WinZO from day zero, and Senthil sir, who could really find time. And sir, your words of encouragement and invitation for Waves is so encouraging. I'm sure a lot of people will come in great numbers. Thank you each and every jury member for your invaluable time and guidance. We are very confident that your gracious presence and the word of encouragement, the way you look at the Indian gaming talent, will go a long way nudging each and every game developer, not just on this call, but also whoever will be watching these shows on CNBC, whoever will be watching these live streams, will get a massive fillip in terms of being excited and motivated to build something for India, for the world. I would also like to extend a deepest gratitude to IEIC, for orchestrating another spectacular event. And in such a short, time period, we have come in such a massive and a successful manner. At WinZO, being from the industry, being an early stage, we are also not that old. We are only seven years old as a company. we are deeply committed to democratize entrepreneurship, democratize the creative spirit that flows through the Indian gaming ecosystem and our nation, right? And we consistently strive to make each edition of Bharat Tech Triumph bigger, better, bolder, and only more successful. In season one, we got 10 companies, to demonstrate their games at GDC through the first ever India Pavilion that we set up in San Francisco. In season two, we featured 18 winners who showcased their games at Gamescom LATAM in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And this season, we have got 20 winners. I'm very sure that each of these winners, firstly, congratulations to be a part of the elite club. And there has been some really massive successes, for people who have won and who have got these platforms in the previous 2 seasons. We have seen people getting term sheets, people signing publishing deals. I think exposure and opportunity are the two critical ingredients that can unlock any entrepreneur, right? And as an early stage entrepreneur, we got that exposure, we got that opportunity when we first, for the first time went to IGDC in Hyderabad, when we went to GDC in San Francisco. Every time we came back, we realized there is so much more to do for us as WinZO, right? And we just wanted, through this initiative of Bharat Tech Triumph, if we are able to even unlock 5 gaming entrepreneurs in India, we'll feel really, really successful about ourselves. We started off with that thought, but today I think we have facilitated more than 50 winners over past 3 seasons. In this season alone, we got more than 150 applications, and it was incredibly difficult for the jury to really trim down and finalize the top 20. Those who could not make the cut this time around, please do not be disheartened. You were also as good. It's just that somebody has to win, right? Somebody has to win, and I'm sure there'll be more such events. There'll be more such avenues very soon for you to come and showcase your games, right? And we are, of course, all the jury members, the entire WinZO team is always at your service to coordinate, collaborate in whichever way possible. I would also like to mention, please visit the Bharat Tech Triumph's official website to get the success stories of the previous winners. I would strongly urge you to go through that, get excited about what's in store for you. And also, I would like to be really, really proud that this time around, we could not just create an opportunity to showcase your game on a global platform, but we have got 2 very strong platforms created in India as well. So this time around, it's I would say it's a triple success. The winners will get to visit Game Developer Conference in United States, which is the biggest gaming conference in the world, but only for a short while. I'm sure the biggest gaming conference in the world in next couple of years will start happening in India. Of course, additionally, we will be hosting some of these winners at Waves. Senthil sir also mentioned the importance and relevance and the excitement around Waves Summit, which is going to happen in Mumbai. I think this is going to be a flagship initiative of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. It's a wonderful initiative which will bring together the top stakeholders of media and entertainment sector. And I think we all know that gaming is the biggest and the fastest running horse when you talk about entertainment now in India, right? So, of course, the presence of gaming in Waves is crucial, and we would love to see more and more gaming companies to participate there. We are also very excited for the winners' participation at Startup Mahakumbh, the DPIIT's landmark event celebrating India's entrepreneurial spirit and fostering collaboration across industries. I think Startup Mahakumbh is going to eventually turn out to be the biggest startup event this world has ever seen. I think this is, this is going to be the second season, and there's already so much interest, so much encouragement, so many hands who are building into something really big. There's a dedicated gaming pavilion. It's going to be phenomenal. I think, the who's who of the world, as well as in India and from the ecosystem, whether you are raising capital, you want to publish your games, you want, game streamers, influencers. I think it's going to be one big, large party in the gaming pavilion at Startup Mahakumbh. And welcome. Each of you is welcome, and I would like to congratulate you to find your spot there. I would also like to, from being from the same industry and being your peer, I would also like to really thank, you to show so much enthusiasm, right? I mean, every edition of Bharat Tech Triumph, when we see hundreds of applications, and the applications are also increasing with every passing year. That really is a very strong feedback loop for us. That's a very strong encouragement for us that somehow the ecosystem is also, quite keen in, and valuing this platform that we started and created 3 years back. I think as an ecosystem, as gaming entrepreneurs, we should really feel, our passion is something that is going to really drive the India's billion-dollar gaming story. It's going to be a collaborative effort. There has to be kind of a gaming mafia, so to say, where we all of us plow our resources in and try to win, make India win. Create in India, create for the world. Make that slogan really a very powerful slogan. And follow that to the extent. Our ideas, our talent, our games are going to really shape the future of the global gaming industry. And I'm very confident that some of these winners, on this call, as well as outside, building from India, are going to really be the future global gaming leaders. And I can't be more excited about it. It's still day zero. The journey has just begun. The best is yet to come. So congratulations. And yeah, let's keep building and working hard and making our nation proud. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Pawan sir. This was very, very inspiring. Could I request Soumya ma'am to say a few words for the finalists and the jury members?
Thank you, Devashish. Thank you, Pawan. I just want to really congratulate and thank the WinZO team for putting up such a massive show. I understand that we've spent 3 months just speaking to every single participant. We've made more than 200 calls to game developers. This time we also had student applications, so we had over 1,000 applications from different colleges as well. So congratulations. Extremely grateful for the jury that it spent so much of time with our teams, just deciding on how we want to conduct this program, how should we choose the winner, and giving us this time in the evening. We are very, very grateful for this ecosystem. Special shout out to Rajesh, who has been not just a part of Bharat Tech Triumph for 3 seasons, but part of our journey as an investor, Kalari Capital, partner of Kalari Capital, a board member who has always supported us, and grateful for members from DPIIT, MIB, who had supported us on this program. So congratulations to everybody that we got together to create this ecosystem, to claim more than 1% of the $300 billion industry and take India to at least proportionate of our user base. So possibly aspiring towards a $60 billion industry. What do you say, Pawan? How many unicorns and decacorns will be coming out of our industry in the coming 5 years?
5 decacorns and 10 unicorns.
Okay, I'll hold you for that. And how many IPOs do you think would be coming out of our industry? We of course have Nazara, the poster child of the Indian gaming ecosystem, as the first IPO, and so proud that this GTC will also have Nazara representing India at India Pavilion, just like last time. But how many IPOs, Pawan, do you think we are going to see as a sector?
I think as a sector, we'll see at least 4 to 5 IPOs in next 24 months, and I mean close to 15 IPOs over the next 5 years.
Okay, I hope WinZO is also one of those. But
I also hope that.
Rajesh is saying that I hope that before my exit period, WinZO definitely is one of those. So thank you so much. Hoping that this industry grows to a very, very significant number and becomes one of a pertinent exporter of not just services, but actual technology product IP. And we win on the global stage. So thank you for bringing this platform together. All of us are important in creating this. So thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Soumya ma'am, for that incredible words and that very powerful call to action of what's going to happen in another 2 years to 5 years. So thank you again for that. So this marks the closing of the grand finale of the Bharat Tech Triumph Edition 3. thank you everyone for joining us today. And hopefully the call to action from Samay Ma'am and Pawan Sir will lay the ground for the Bharat Tech Triumph Edition 4. See you all there.
And, and I would say a very, very warm vote of thanks and a strong word of encouragement for our lovely hosts of the evening, Devashish and Srishti as well. I think you guys are phenomenal. I mean, the production value, the way everything worked like a clockwork. You guys were incredible today. Congratulations for hosting such a successful event.
Thank you, Pawan.
Thank you, Pawan. Thank you, everyone.